Introducing the Jaguar MK2, an absolute classic. My name is Ardil and welcome back to our channel. So today's upgrade is going to be full soundproofing on the vehicle, getting rid of that awful road noise that this vehicle has, as well as a full sound system, but with a real nice twist to it. So I'm really excited to showcase this one to you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video and stay right to the very end, because at the end of the video, I'm actually going to be sitting in the vehicle, listening to it so you guys can hear exactly how the system sounds and you guys get to actually experience the Jaguar MK2 with the Cambridge cold air treatment. You guys have now seen how much work has gone in from our team to get this car to where it is now. 75 sheets of soundproofing have gone into this bad boy. Just absolutely exceptional. I mean, what's involved in doing it, you've seen it all in today's video. You've seen the roof being stripped down, all the stuff that's involved to get soundproofing up there. The floor's been done, bits in the boot. We've also solved a problem for a customer as well regarding his fuel pump. But yeah, just overall dramatic difference. The car now sounds really nice and solid. The doors feel nice and solid closed. But the big difference with soundproofing is obviously that road noise reduction. When clients on the road now, it's going to have so much of a quieter experience of driving the vehicle, plus with this new sound system. So briefly, just going through what the system is. So 75 sheets of soundproofing we've added to the vehicle. We've got Audison Prima 6.5 inch set in the front, Audison Prima 6.5 set in the rear. They're both coaxial, so that means the tweeter is built in to the mid-bass driver. We've got a 4-channel Audison SR amplifier running a fully active system, and then we've got the existing radio that was already in the car prior to us starting, which was this Sony single DIN unit, which the client was happy with and wanted to leave alone. As you guys know, with the level of work we do, I always try my best not just to put a product in a car. I always like to add that special touch, and our client doesn't even know we've done this yet. What we spec'd and talked about was one thing, however what we've done is delivered is way beyond that. The speakers we talked about, we actually were just going to put in black grills, and that was all we were going to do for our client. Put in black grills at the front and the mid basses down at the bottom, which is where the originals ones were, and then add in those rears and put like a 4x6 speaker in there with kind of an aftermarket grill. However, our team had a little brainstorming session before we started the install, and we said, you know what, let's take it to another level for our client, and that's exactly what we've done. So not only have we added in the speakers in the front, but also managed to get a bigger set of speakers in the rear, which does make a big difference on the vehicle, but it's about that OEM look. So we've actually color coded the black speaker grills in the front to match the interior, and then we've custom built out of 3D printed materials to be able to house 6.5 inch speakers in the back shelf. This is no easy task. Plus, these are fully custom built and also color coded to the back shelf as well. They look phenomenal, and I can't wait to have that wow factor from our client when he sees those, because he is even not sure about how we were going to do it. And I said, don't worry, it's in safe hands. My team have got it, and this is going to be absolutely incredible for you. And exactly that. The difference in sound, the difference in volume with adding that amplifier, with the soundproofing reduction, all just comes together, creates a massively beautiful experience in the car. So don't just take my word for it. Let's experience it and listen to it so you guys can experience it for yourself.
could say anything, but it could mean everything, cause you said it to the right person and they needed the
Sounds solid in here now.
But isn't it sickening? You can say you're in love with them, but it won't mean anything at all. But that's not your fault.
The difference is just massive. Bear in mind the car came in with just 2 front speakers down in that footwell. The amplifiers made a massive difference.
Struggle, like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders, weighted down by armor. You don't need that protection. I will walk on glass, I will run 10,000 miles and more. I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will run through fire, I will carry you.
So hopefully you guys can hear that. So what you're hearing is actually quite a lot of mid bass. The way we've actually done that is by supporting speakers. So when the original installer put in those set of, I think they were a Vibe set, to be honest, down in the bottom footwells, they just screwed them into the cardboard that was there basically, and that was retrimmed obviously in the factory material. So they cut a hole, just screwed the speaker in. Like you've heard on my channel before, a speaker, mid bass, and as you go down in frequency range, it becomes more and more and more important to have a good solid structure for a speaker. So we've actually rebuilt that bottom section, retrimmed it all in exactly the same material that came off from the previous install and the previous, when the car was brand new. So we've retrimmed it all. It looks absolutely stunning, all perfectly matched using the original material, but we've got now a solid structure for that mid bass in that footwell to perform in. You've then also got a solid structure now for those rears, plus it all being soundproofed. It all just piles together to create exactly the right system for our owner of this car. So the car also, when you're ever working on a classic car, it's very, very important that I always go through whenever I'm talking to clients about a system. It's how slowly things are done. And you might be thinking, well, slow costs more money. Yes, in some ways it does, but it's very important you do so. In a car like this, I'm not sure of the exact year of this particular model, but with the age of the car, all of the wood finishing, all of the whole interior has seen so many years of life. There's cracks in certain areas, and these are all part and parcels of owning a classic car. It's going to happen, and I love the fact that it has it. I've got a classic vehicle, and I have the cracks, and I can repair them, but I won't repair them. I love the fact it's got that. It shows the age. It's nice. It's one of the nicest parts of owning a classic car. But saying that, when you start removing panels like the door cards, the seats, the whole interior, the roof, as you guys have seen in today's video, the whole car's been stripped apart. Whenever you're doing that, our team have to move incredibly slowly. Reason is because this piece here, that screw may have never been undone in its life. So when we remove that, if we move too fast, if we're using impacts and things to remove screws like this, it can cause a problem. So we're very, very carefully trained to remove panels in classic cars. The other big thing is obviously these panels are also very brittle. So when we are removing big parts of a car, we're either using 2 people or we're very carefully handling it and putting it on our designated shelving. Each car audio bay, like we've got behind me, is a 5-meter car bay. There is so much room in between each car. Obviously, there's no chance of any damage and things like that. But the biggest thing is 5 meters of space to put your parts when they're off the car. And we've literally just taken a booking from a guy in Ireland. We have people travel all over the country. We've had Washington. We've had all over the shop. They come over to us and they take pride in the fact that we take pride in that it's your vehicle and we treat it like our own. I wouldn't want my vehicle being trodden all over and not respected and cared for when I send it somewhere. I have the same rule for my clients. I treat it exactly how I want my vehicles to be treated. But this has been an absolutely epic journey on the Jaguar MK2 and a lovely, lovely system. And I cannot wait to show the customer the final results, because the custom work we've done on those speaker grills at the back, color coding everything, so it just blends in and looks phenomenal. Thank you once again for watching, guys. Please also, if you haven't done so already, if you have come to the end of the video, I'm sure you already have done, but smash that subscribe button, guys. Also share this video with friends and family if you've enjoyed it as well, and if you want to see anything in future videos, make sure you let us know in the comments below, but also let us know what you loved about today's video as well. So thank you once again for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.